Hi, welcome to the Filmoviz Anima channel. This channel covers Hollywood movie and celebrity news, special for you movie lovers.
Dinosaur Park targets Scarlett Johansson. The Jurassic Park franchise will make a new sequel and is eyeing a number of fresh players including Scarlett Johansson. Since 1993, the dinosaur film popularized by Steven Spielberg has always sold well. Finally, in Jurassic World Dominion in 2022, the entire cast was mobilized. Sam Neill, Jeff Goldblum, Laura Dern and Chris Pratt era Bryce Dallas Howard all joined in. Despite its revenue success, Dominion was heavily criticized. But Universal seems to ignore these negative opinions because in fact the public still likes and watches the actions of ancient creatures that are actually so familiar. Finally, The Hollywood Reporter reported that the actress who is currently unemployed after the MCU, Scarlett Johansson, is being hunted down to join the film, which is planned to be accelerated for release in 2025. Godzilla director Gareth Edwards will be tasked with helming the new Jurassic film, scripted by David Koepp, the original Jurassic Park writer. Edwards replaces David Leitch, who seems to favor human action like John Wick, Atomic Blonde, Bullet Train or The Fall Guy for example. Johansson, on the other hand, would have been favored if she was in a movie with a lot of action like The Island, Ghost in the Shell or Marvel's Black Widow. Barbarella Sydney Sweeney feared by Jane Fonda. Hotly commoditized actress Sydney Sweeney is likely to play Barbarella. Already rumored since October 2022, this rumor is heating up again when Sweeney will be Barbarella as well as serving as her executive producer. It is said that Sony Pictures will be backing the movie based on Jean-Claude Forest's French comic in the 1960s. Jane Fonda had popularized Barbarella in the film that her husband, Roger Vadim, made in 1968. The villain character was made into the cool British music group Duran Duran. Duran Duran, which was led by Simon Le Bon, Nick Rhodes, John Taylor, Roger Taylor and Andy Taylor, had even spawned the song Electric Barbarella first. The movie Barbarella was going to be remade for the first time by Robert Rodriguez, who we know via Desperado and Sin City. At first, Rose McGowan was set to be Barbarella with Dino and Martha De Laurentiis acting as producers. Casino Royale scriptwriting duo Neil Purvis and Robert Wade were already lined up. However, due to the $80 million budget, Universal Pictures eventually backed out regularly. The second project that also ended up failing was when filmmaker Robert Lukitic was trusted by the De Laurentiis family. And the next project that also failed when director Nicholas Winding Refn was going to make a TV series version of Barbarella for Amazon Studios in 2012. Skip to 2024. Sydney Sweeney is most likely serious about this project. However, Jane Fonda did not agree with Sweeney's presence. The veteran actress is worried about Sweeney's new project being hotter like she did in Anyone But You. The aging actress has an idea for Barbarella if a sequel or reboot is to be made. Well, so this might be the intention behind Fonda's concerns. She wants to get my share, we press him. Anne Hathaway, pregnant, Nolan, bully, drinking and rom-coms. From The Princess Diaries in 2001, the beautiful Anne Hathaway reached her peak when she won an Oscar for Les Miserables in 2012. After that, there was relatively no movie that really proved her appeal except for two films made by Christopher Nolan, The Dark Knight Rises in 2012 and Interstellar in 2014. And has had many bittersweet memories so far. From being addicted to alcohol, getting bullied by fans, having a miscarriage when ironically in the middle of a stage performance where she was pregnant to being nominated for Razzie Awards in some of her movies. However, Anne is very grateful to Nolan for saving her career in the midst of cruel Hollywood. In addition, it seems that Anne wants to rise from 2024 with a romantic comedy movie, The Idea of You. Anne plays a young mother who feels in love again with the 24-year-old lead singer of a famous boy band. It is said that this movie was inspired by Harry Styles, who was once famous via the group One Direction. For those who miss and/or this kind of romantic comedy movie, wait for May. G.I. Joe big plans revealed by Henry Golding, the lead actor of Snake Eyes, the spin-off of G.I. Joe. Henry Golding leaked the big plans for the movie based on the Hasbro toy manufacturer. As he revealed to comicbook.com, Golding revealed that although the results of the Snake Eyes film were unsatisfactory, something great would materialize. Producer Lorenzo di Bonaventura is said to be working on a big project that combines the power of G.I. Joe and Transformers, as fellow Hasbro toys that have also been brought to the big screen so far. However, the producer himself had said that the meeting of G.I. Joe and Transformers had a problem from Paramount Studio. You know, the truth of the matter is, the studio has always been against that. Every regime that's been at Paramount is against it because it's taking two franchises and making them one, but I think it's inevitable. But who knows? I think they're planning another Transformers movie at the moment. Hopefully, we'll be exploring the rest of the G.I. Joe universe at the same time. Maybe one day, they'll come together. Such are Golding's hopes and perhaps leaks about this franchise. Austin Butler caught stealing. Timothée Chalamet's enemy in Dune Part 2, Austin Butler, was caught stealing by Darren Aronofsky. Yes, the actor who was nominated for an Oscar through Elvis will play in a movie called Caught Stealing directed by Darren Aronofsky. Darren has been known for his psychological fiction films such as Requiem of a Dream, The Fountain of Youth, Mother, Black Swan, Noah, The Whale or The Most Consumable, The Wrestler. In Darren's hands, the crime thriller Caught Stealing could be an unusual vehicle for Austin Butler. In Caught Stealing, Austin plays a former baseball player who becomes a street fighter in the seedy downtown Los Angeles area. But it is certainly an honor for Austin Butler to be trusted by an Oscar-caliber director like Darren, who is also happy to be working with Sony Pictures. I am excited to be teaming up with my old friends at Sony Pictures to bring Charlie's adrenaline-soaked roller coaster ride to life. I can't wait to start working with Austin and my family of NYC filmmakers, said Darren. Meanwhile, the president of Sony Pictures, Sanford Panage, also expressed his admiration for both Darren and Austin. Darren is one of the most brilliant audiovisual storytellers in the world, and adapting these wonderful books by Charlie Huston for Austin to star in was too exciting an opportunity not to be a part of, Panage said. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like and subscribe.